Hi, welcome. We are excited to share our product experiences with you. First, we're going to talk about BioCleanse, actually, and I'm going to ask Sharon to go ahead.
Sure. Well, when I started this, I actually didn't know that I needed BioCleanse. I didn't know that I needed magnesium. A lot of what I had heard about it was with people who had trouble going to the bathroom. That was not me. That's not part of my story at all. But I ended up loving BioCleanse because I noticed a big difference in just muscle soreness. My skin looked better, different things like that. So it was good with that. And the other thing is actually, I noticed as the probiotics were really doing their good work. I was really actually glad that I would have BioCleanse and I would take an extra one. So now I still take 1 to 2 BioCleanse. 3 would be a lot for me. So, but I like it's a good product. Mm-hmm.
So I started with BioCleanse. I knew I needed magnesium. Bone challenges are my issue. And so magnesium was essential for me. I'd been taking it. And so I started with one at night, quickly added a second one in the morning, and I moved up to 6 a day. I did find that spacing them throughout the day meant that my body absorbs them better. As my gut healed, it, of course, does a better job of absorbing magnesium. So I absolutely love it. I adjust the amount I take a little bit depending on how many vegetables I'm eating and what other kinds of foods I'm eating. So that's, yeah, I love it.
I love BioCleanse, and I was taking magnesium with calcium before Plexus. And I found that the magnesium in the BioCleanse was so much easier for my body to digest and accept, but that I could not do 2, 3 times a day. I really just could do morning and night just because I couldn't seem to remember other than that. And I very quickly moved up to 3 in the morning and 3 at night. And I've tried to back off, but I don't like muscle cramps. And that was my biggest thing. So I'm a 6 a day every day, and I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. We love BioCleanse in this house. Absolutely. All of us are on it. I have 3 kids, husband. We all love BioCleanse. Hubby and I both take 2 at night, 2 in the morning, and the kids each take 1. I find it's pivotal for me. I started with a little chronic constipation issues there, but I also suffer with endometriosis. And something that BioCleanse does for me is alleviate a lot of the troubles that come with the bathroom situations with that. And so I find it is essential. And our order has run out and we're stuck in the mailman. So always make sure you have enough on hand. Okay. A little side note. But anyways, next one we're going to talk about is XFactor Plus.
Okay, so when I tried XFactor, it just came as part of the package that I ordered, the initial package. And to be honest, I actually just let it sit in my cupboard for about 6 weeks while I finished up the decent multivitamin that I had. And I didn't know that it would be any different. I couldn't see how it would be different. I was wrong is the short version. So I'm able to absorb XFactor Plus really well. I very quickly noticed a difference in my energy. My hair started growing rapidly. My nails got a lot stronger and grew faster, different things like that. And I'm just able to absorb it well. I think because of the aloe in it, it makes it so I can absorb it easier, and I'm actually absorbing my food better. And I take it whenever I remember. So sometimes with a meal, occasionally I take it at night right before bed. And I'm 2 a day. Yeah.
So I started with XFactor Plus very shortly after I started on the triplex, and I simply started with 2 a day. And the biggest surprise to me was when I opened the bottle and these capsules were green. I was like, what? But all the good things, chlorophyll in them. And yes, they're a bit bigger capsule than I was used to, which is just a bit of a bonus in that there's more things. So I just make sure I drink lots of water. I have had some people say they have trouble swallowing that big capsule, but yeah, just drink lots of water. I take it with food, 2 a day. And because hormones and hormone balance is my issue, and because 2 a day is what's considered a maintenance dose, I've moved up to 4 a day. It's more of a therapeutic dose, and I am just finding great blessings with taking the extra XFactor Plus in terms of the hormone balance for me.
Well, I'm going to follow up that with my daughter, who the green has a smell to it. I don't even notice the smell, she does. So first we were putting it in the freezer, but she also, even when she was 14 and 13, she did not like swallowing pills. My son, who at the time was 7, he was willing to do pill training and he wanted to swallow the stuff and great, but she couldn't do it. So we would open it up because it is capable of doing that and putting it with orange juice. It's kind of hard to mix, but when you put it in a shaker and a blender, it works great. And I started with 2 a day. I didn't think I really noticed a difference. And because I have all sorts of strange things, someone suggested 4 a day. So I did 4 a day for quite a while. And then I went down to 2 for a year or so. And this past summer, I was cold going to bed. And I was waking up and overly warm, just a bit sticky. And someone suggested that they would suggest that was hormonal and that XFactor Plus would be helpful. So I doubled it to 4, and I noticed a difference within 2 days. So I'm taking 4 for right now and really enjoy it.
Oh, that's awesome. I too started with 2 a day because that's what I was supposed to take. Thought I would do that. Now knowing it has more hormonal benefits, I've just recently, like within this week, upped it to 4 as well. And I'm loving what I'm experiencing so far. So I'm excited to see where that goes. Husband also takes 2 a day. Interesting fact, my kids, 9, 10, and 12, each take 1 a day, swallow it no problem. And it is just so good for them. So they're willing to do it. Yeah, love that vitamin, the methylated aloe, all of it. It's just so great for all of us. So I guess you can see we all take it differently. We all take ours at noon in our house. And if you forget, you can take it before bed, right, Sharon? So perfect. I would say talk to people, talk about when you take your supplements, because tweaking little things is good. So I think that's all we have for you. Oh, sorry, Sherry. Go ahead. You're muted, honey. Sherry, you're muted. Oh.
Well, let me try again.
Okay, perfect.
So my other daughter just takes 1 a day, and she finds if she takes more than 1, she has too much energy. And she's very careful to take her XFactor Plus earlier in the daytime, because otherwise she just has way too much energy. And I know also, and I don't think Amy had a chance to tell her story, that she has a friend who was taking B vitamin shots regularly. And within 3 months, she no longer needed the B vitamin shots because the methylated B vitamins were able to provide that for her. So just a few little extras on that whole story.
Yes, and worthwhile extras. I'm glad you added that. That is so good. So I guess there you have it. That's our tips on how we take it. And yeah, good luck as you figure out your best way.
Absolutely. Bye, everyone.